Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little. Don't be wrong.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you want it to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States.
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
Outrage of progressives.
Oh my lord, is that a Gira cuckoo? I've always wanted to see one in the wild.
Whoa!
My shoulders feel authentic, and they're walking around.
I didn't see you at the club last weekend. I was worried sick. I know you never miss a Saturday. Sorry. I should have told. Okay, I
Oh yeah, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. Cool?
I'm sure she'll be fine. You know, I never want to forget.
I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here. Hey, yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't gotta impress me. Okay, man. Vamos.
I don't want to have to go all collections agency on your ass. You know I will.
Pibe, you know I'm good for it. Just give me until baby. Things are tight.
¿Qué hubo, pues?
Would you rather fight one wolf-sized hornet or 1,000 hornet-sized wolves?
Shut the hell up. What a stupid question.
Yeah, I'll get it to you when you get paid.
Hey,
Está jodiendo.
I think you're in a fight today, right? But
Aaron Ford Jr. Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay, right this way, Mr. Ford.
But they're nobody. Nobody? I mean, compared to some of the other power players at the party. A former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear the same weird pin.
Christ, you're a busybody. Mr. Yates, your employer and one of the world's most powerful attorneys.
You look like a lawyer, all right. You got that killer instinct.
It's a gift.
Looking good, man. Looking good. You can set up your shop in here. Mr. Yates will be right with you.
aha.
Please, look where you're going.
All right. You're on the clock, Aaron. Dazzle me. What do we got on Burnwood?
She's an orphan. Parents killed by one of our clients, Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals. The experience taught her to seek justice outside the system. Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework. No, just her involvement in the 1% killings. Starting with our clients. Details, please. The gorier, the better.
Well, here's one that might interest you. Janus, a retired KGB spy master, is eliminated in his adopted hometown of Whittleton Creek, Vermont, along with his bodyguard, a former Secret Service agent. The methods in question are quite ingenious. Just take a look here. Dubai. Marcus Stuyvesant and Carl Ingram, two powerful but withdrawn old money scions, are eliminated by Burnwood and her agent during the inauguration of the world's tallest building. This is incredible, Mr. Yates. Take a look right here.
Good work. Keep it up, Aaron. Take a good look at this woman. What do you see? A monster? Revolutionary fanatic? Violent extremist? You should. You should take a good, hard look at this graceful woman with the ensuringly professional demeanor and imagine her hands soaked in the blood of your colleagues, including my friend and business partner, Ken Morgan. A bloody trail of carnage and destruction, ending with the partners themselves and Arthur Edwards, our superior, the new supreme head of Providence, is giving her the keys to the kingdom.
Hey, yo, partner.
Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Yes. That should get their blood flowing.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates, I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day. Machine? Since when do I get the machine?
Ay, what? Hey, this imbecile is giving me problemas.
Whoa. No, por favor.
Whoa, slow down.
Okay, everything's good.
Okay.
Can't be here!
You reread that thing before you believe your own eyes, darling. Or are you trying to get it up?
Compa, you drove.
Countless heralds and officers, including Ken. Fine fella. Never lost his faculties.
That rate, unconscious before sundown.
Oh, at least he's having a good time.
He's really putting it away, isn't he?
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself in these situations all the time. I don't know. How am I gonna tell my dad that I like the Yankees? Oh my gosh, this is difficult. I don't know. You know, he lived here.
controlled by the ventilation. Hello, Private.
Stop that, monkey boy!
Evening, sir.
Not just a puddle either. We're talking knee deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came and told them he was so in charge of the tanks and new one. You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place. It would, maybe be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow, that pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice. Lightning never strikes twice. We'll be fine.
These fermentation tanks are accident-prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
help?
perhaps double the guard unit in the barrel room?
That's just great. Just stellar work, everybody. You've really gone above and beyond here. Truly world class. Who was it then? Which of you era-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying to know.
I'm not sure I've seen you.
Which of you era-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying to know. That I can only assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity.
I see.
Who wants to tell my wife?
Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant piss all over her ancestral vineyard?
Nobody.
Hey,
Who are you?
What are you doing with that body? Need help! Oh, I've never.
Who wants to tell my wife? Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant piss all over her ancestral vineyard?
Nobody. Show's over, people. Clear the floor. There's no place. Oh, hey, somebody get Mr.
Attention, soldier. What are you doing?
Oh,
Don't move a muscle,
somebody
buddy.
get Who wants to tell my wife? Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant piss all over her ancestral vineyard?
Nobody. All right. Show's over, people. Clear the floor. There's no way to just mess up my hand.
Oh, and somebody get
Mr. Vargas a towel and a shot of horse cream.
There's some slop. Just an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Hey, Burnwood?
Tell me you didn't forget the asado torch.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did though. Didn't you, Pablo? Why do you have to be such a baby
Sir.
all the time? Mr. Yates' gates are waiting. What are we supposed to tell him? That dinner is late because the Yoda brothers forgot the torch for the gal asado kid? It's just a stupid story.
Is Corvo black?
Don't stare. Must it hits us? Beast.
Not to mention headbutting an internal affairs officer. He turned PI and eventually wound up on payroll.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, and have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Yeah, keep it real.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay. Yeah, I'll do an accident.
We trust in you, Private.
On the tour or after?
Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this Burnwood?
It's a nice gesture, but a bit heuristic, would you say?
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things.
Mr. Black?
What is it?
Message from Gabriel Vargas. Chief winemaker. Says the tour is about to start. They're waiting for you down by the grape fields.
Okay. Now get out of my face.
Plus, he has good reason to. Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact.
Looking good, man. Hey, you break it, you buy it. And nice job.
Welcome to Vignetta Yates. I'm Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but they're all above your pay grade.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Follow me.
Hey, yo, what's up?
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher, industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please.
Got it.
This is an industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem to play.
Now, let the jacket will try.
I did. I just thought Yates might be sending a message.
This is our grape crusher. The destemmed grapes are crushed into a thick pulp by a powerful rotating cylinder, making each grape quite impossible to ID. Follow me, please. Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium. In these spacious tanks, which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies, the sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Fascinating.
Come along.
Excelente. Let's continue to the barrel room. Follow me. Stay here. Have a cigarette or something.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least you'll die happy.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Hey.
Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains our most precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable.
So we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including an odd... And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we... Excelente. Let's continue to the barrel room. Follow me. Just back, relax. Why would you leave something like this behind?
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least you'll die happy.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen. Occupational hazard. Able?
This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping. Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains almost... precious bottles. But the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any action. Stop. The barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains Almost precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable. And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945... What? And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den.
Mr. Yates.
Almost forgot.
Yeah, of
Court is
course.
up. Please nip
You
down
are
to the
telling me
wine cellar
what
and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier,
Okay.
to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. You're gonna let you... This area is restricted. You better not come back. Hey, didn't you want to... I wonder if there's anything down there.
Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fix.
Thank God it's fine, dear.
Promotion after this? All I know is he's been burning the midnight oil.
I've got tons of respect for you guys.
You know, the polish stuff, tango, and all that.
Are you sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who can
¿Cómo estás?
from 1,000 yards away.
Huh. The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's
Target is
gonna
down.
happen.
Over. I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just pray.
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
Practice my lip reading.
Hey, soldier!
Alright, what's next? En el nombre de Cristo. You balance an apple on your head. Apple, Chico. What? It's a classic. Okay. Do that wine bottle then. Hold on.
Last warning!
Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fix-it.
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure.
Thank God it's fine, dear.
He's been burning the midnight
Too much of a dance.
Are you sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away.
They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just pick something. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's see. I'll take that watermelon. Hold on. And then. Go on then. Tell them. Vulcan?
We just sent you a target ID.
Okay.
Falcon? We just sent you a target ID. Yup.
Huh? I want you to check out what that was.
Falcon?
Well,
We just sent you a target ID. Yup. Very dangerous terrorist. Calls himself Mr. Cuba. Top 5 for the world's most wanted. Take the shot. Over.
No way. Bunta. Boom. Hand of God. Oh, those boys are amazing. You're a close guy, right? You actually, a little bit. Screwed up on me, but
I'm so sick of that song.
Huh. The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Rude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing... is gonna happen.
I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Boom.
Central, it's all clear. Don't worry, be happy. Over.